nice. Okay, cool. It's working. All right, well then, let's go with suno library playlists. Combat. And then if I hit start recording as well, does that work? I guess we'll find out. Camera's a little big, I think. No. It's probably good. Yep. Lock that. Pull this up. Alright. So. Alright. Now. One thing that I need to figure out is, so for starters, let's just build. Oh, my borderless gaming isn't starting. That's why. That's why Minecraft is wanting to act up. Close the tray. Oh, there we go. All right. Now why? Video settings. Come on now. Why is this acting dumb? Oh, because it's got a different name? That's kind of weird. Okay, now it's working right. Cool. Alright, let's see, what did I want to look up? Oh, yeah. Ah, nice. I want to say it was
Have you ever needed
one.
to dig a big... Well, the fastest and
How to build it, and then yeah, okay, this is the one, and it includes the return paths as well. so it's side by side. So I want the TNT to be able to go there. Wall. Observer. Minutes. Slime, slime, slime. Slime. One above. Detect a rail. I could just be a regular monk. Okay, yeah, I can. Oh, shit. Oral fan. Sticky piston pointing away. Ah. Okay, all this makes sense so far. Let's see, and then it's block, block, observer pointing down, observer pointing this way. Obsidian there. One of these here. If I remember correctly, as soon as I break this block, that like starts it, right? No, okay, good. Trapdoor. Repeater. And then lever. Right there. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, it's done now. Iron trapdoor on the returner aligns with the observer on the flying machine. So the return station is next. Was I supposed to put redstone there? No, that's okay. That's strictly the return station. Okay, so the other returner should be aligned in a way where the iron trapdoor on the returner aligns with the observer on the flying machine. The observer on the returner aligns with the cobblestone wall. Okay. So, observer on the returner. We'll make it go 2 chunks. So then this gets like 1, 2, and 3. And it's this, which needs to be set back 1 tick. And then this. And an underside trap door. Right there. With obsidian. Right there. Do I have that right? All right. Let's give that a shot. What's up, WW2 Master? Okay, that didn't work. Immediately not working. But why? Because I need to put that there. Okay, that's it. That's the move. Okay. Cool. Oh, it's just gonna keep flipping. I feel like something is not right here. So what isn't right? What did I not do correctly? Oh, is it this? Do I need to set a delay there? I think that's it. Something tells me it shouldn't have taken the observer with it. I don't know for sure. It's really weird. So this part's working, and that part's working, which, I mean, that's kind of the important bit. Okay. That worked fairly clean, actually. Already getting to the bottom now. That's awesome. It's actually perfect. It might could mine like one deeper. That's it. Okay, so I have a depth now. Oh, cool. Got a reply from my instructor. Enum is just fine. To take points off, I can restore them. What a great guy, dude. My app dev class instructor is like such a G. All right. So then this works. Interesting thing to take into account is, okay, so the blast zone goes where the TNT goes, which means I need to incrementally step it in. That's what that means. I need to figure out exactly how many of these I need to make. Like how many steps I'll need to do. So let's start with this. This is targeting block 120. So that's 35, which means it can drop a total of We'll say it's actually 36, because if I was looking at 35 and that was still there, that means I can blast out to 36. So that means that I've got a 84 block clearance. Now, the part where this gets a little sticky is the clearance between the machine and the bottom TNT. So I mean, this right here worked. What is this targeted block? 92? So if I drop from a height of 32, it'll probably be safe. How high can TNT blast other TNT? That's kind of an important question. That's also something I don't really have control over. Oh, I can't remember how these work. X, Y, and Z, so... minus 290. This is... what? Looking at block minus 209. Block minus 69, so... Oh, what? It's got a limit of 48? That's lame. Six. Well, how do I save it? Ah, okay. Relative position. So then this would be 0, 0, 0. And then structure size would be, what, minus 2, to 100. Man, structure size sucks. Add corners with matching structure names. Didn't work. Didn't work either. Ah. Let's start over. Oh. Oh, was that it? That's the whole thing. Okay, alright. That's straightforward. And we hit save. Structure saved as Minecraft TNT duper. Now, if I wanted to put a second one, here, load, that's weird. Do I want to make it one farther out? TNT duper. Relative position 0. Structure integrity and seed. Load. Include entities. So nope. Okay, that's one farther back. Oh! Beauty! Oh. It brought that along. I should get rid of that. Ah, it didn't include those. Okay, alright, so I need to raise this up by 1. Yes, that's the thing. Okay. Save. Structure saved. Alright. So now we get rid of all of this. TNT duper. Relative position. 1. Load. Yeah. Oh. Beautiful. It says include entities. Ah, there's the minecart. Wait. Fuck, that's what I was worried about. I mean, that's working. It's working very well. Question is it gonna leave shit like this right here? It's not as bad as it was the last time I ran this on the server. Last time, dude, there was so many blocks in between. Yo, I wonder if there's a way I can set up a single flying machine that keeps these TNT maybe just like one block apart instead. Like, can I modify this to be a few dupers wide on one machine? Because if so, that would be so helpful. Blasted right back into the water too. That's fine. The water isn't a big deal for these test things. It will be a big deal for the actual application, but it's not a big deal for the test. Oh, and it looks like it got rid of that thing in the middle too. Alright, I can turn all these off now. Dude, there's like no blocks that I need to clear. There's like a few, but it's not anything compared to what it was last time. I put an extra block in between them last time. I put them so they were separated by 2 instead of 1 on the last server, and it just made the entire area like covered in like this junk right here, where it's like 1 block that needed to be cleared out. So, with that in mind, I mean, the only thing left to test is, like I said, can I do this in a way where I can attach more than one of these? So let's try it, eh? Let's say well, let's start with this. Let's start with the regular slime thing. That pushes 2. Let me see, it's The observer right there facing that way. And then the piston facing that way. And then the coral fan is right here. Okay. And then rail. Wall. TNT, which the TNT eventually goes under that, but that's not a big deal for right now. Just put this here like that for now. So that's like, this is the flying machine basically. Well, except for these two observers right here. To do what? Observer. Just the observer facing down right there. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? On second thought, rather than building this whole fucking thing from scratch, why don't I just... There. Okay, that actually makes that a lot easier. Now, how many would I need to add? I can keep them 2 apart, so if I went 1, 2... If I went like that... Then I made it wall, wall. Slime there. Slime there. Coral fan. Coral fan. TNT, TNT, TNT. Does this... I would need to put these here. 1, 2, 3. Tell me this is gonna... If this works, I will be so hyped. So hyped. Probably have to modify the return pad. But even still... All of that's attached. Ah, okay. Nope. I was gonna say there's an issue that those two are connecting, but it's actually supposed to be like that. Damn it. It's too much slime. What about this? This. Still too much slime. That sucks. So I might not be able to. It might have to just be individual ones like this, which would be a huge pain in the ass, but Here's a question. What if I join those two? Okay, neither one wants to work. Got it. Fair. Just thinking if I could... Just trying to think of any way that I can reduce the amount of labor that's going to go into building each individual one of these. Then again, dude, I did 16 blocks wide with what? 5 of them? How big is the area? Okay, so I'm gonna go across this way. So the width would be like this then. 2397 by 2200. So it's about 200 blocks wide. One of these covers about 3 blocks. So what's 200 divided by 3? $66. Fuck, I would need 66 of these flying machines, dude. Oh, that sounds like such a pain. The shit? What? What's happening here? Why is this not working? It's got the detector rail. Oh. Okay. Ah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Does that mean I can go 3 in this direction as well? 1, 2, 3. See. You know what though? This might not be bad. This might be enough. Because if I can just cut this in half and put 2 on here, that will cut the total like necessity down by half. See, but there's the issue. Does it have to do with the total number of slime blocks, or is their placement not relevant? It does. Okay, so their placement doesn't matter. It's just the number of slime blocks. Got it. Got it. This is tricky. About that right there. Would that technically work? Because if I put Coral Fan TNT right there. Nope. Just one shy. Does that matter? It does. Okay. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what if, hypothetically, I were to go like that? Oh wait, that did work. But as soon as I put that there, it's gonna not work anymore. And I need one there as well to keep the minecart from hopping off. I don't know about this one, dude. How does it change it if you have multiple, like, sets of observers and pistons? Like, can I basically lengthen this by putting extra pistons? Like, what? 1, 2... So I guess the next piston would technically go there, right? Yeah.
Damn, gee. This is a tough one.
How do I mean, like, I know that I have seen builders and like Minecraft redstoners with just massive flying machines. What's up, Raging Bear? How you doing, buddy? But I don't get it. Like, how do they get that to work? How do I build? Because it can only support basically so many blocks when you send it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm trying to figure this out, man. There has to be more info. Sheets. See, something like this is what I'm talking about. This is hundreds of blocks. How's the other half doing? She's at work. Okay, now I feel like I know you. The name Raging Bear, I don't recognize. I may not know you, but you know me. Fair enough. I get the TNT duper part. That part's pretty straightforward. It's just... just getting the machines to be bigger. That's the tough part. Motors. Yeah, got that. This part's easy. One observer sets off one piston, and then because it moves, the observer updates, setting off the other piston. Why the change to YouTube streaming? Mostly, so basically when I stream on Twitch, the vast majority of my following on Twitch is people who play Diablo 2, and they watch my Diablo 2 streams. And I noticed that I was having more fun doing YouTube uploads because of the way the analytics work and everything. And it's like, just the metrics are more trackable, and like I have a very like analytical mind. So like with Twitch, it's kind of the same thing now as it was like basically 5 years ago when I started streaming. You know, start at the stream, play my games, do commentary. Like, I've gotten better about certain things, like engaging with the audience and everything like that. You know how my mind works? Okay, so I guess you do know me then. But with YouTube, getting messages. With YouTube, it's allowing me to, like, every single upload to improve myself and adapt and change things, and you're like finding out what works, what doesn't work, how to draw in a wider audience, like what features to check, what features not to use. And so I just started having a lot of fun with the YouTube uploads, and I realized the majority of my YouTube audience is like Minecraft. players. So I figured if I'm going to stream Minecraft, I should do it on YouTube. If I'm going to stream other stuff, I should do it on Twitch. No, I'm definitely not going to drop Twitch. I'm sort of, probably, if anything, what I'm going to end up doing is like figuring out how to stream to both at the same time. The only issue with streaming to YouTube, well, I think there was a couple that I came up with that were drawbacks to streaming to YouTube. One is the music. YouTube is much more strict on copyrighted content because on Twitch you can separate the audio into different tracks for the VOD. So when I go back and look at it afterward, I don't have a copyright strike because there's no music saved to the VOD. And then I can just download that and use it for editing. With YouTube, there's only one audio track when I live stream. So if I wanted to like take this VOD and edit it later, I would have to use the music that's already playing in the background to do it. Plus, I have to use basically solely AI-generated music to avoid a copyright hit. Speaking of which, it's like that playlist ended, and it wasn't a very long playlist, but it was my whole generated playlist. But yeah, I think there are benefits to both Twitch and YouTube. It's just figuring out what works depending on what my intention is with a given thing. Separating the game's not a bad idea, yeah. I think I'm starting to see maybe a little bit of how this is supposed to go. Still a dork. I only know one person in my life, like in my entire lifetime, who's referred to me as dork. And I don't think that you're that person. I need to see exactly how this one's gonna work. It's like a big caterpillar. Let's play this back real slow. Starting to drive me nuts? No, not even a little bit. So that one pushes. That observer sees the change, rocks that piston, which pulls that, which pulls that. Okay. So how can I incorporate it into this? Now, it's probably bothering you more than it's not bothering me. You'd be like, why isn't he guessing who it is? She gets home, give her a hug for me. Well, I mean, if I knew who you were, I would definitely do that. But I'm gonna give her a hug for me and not even mention that this interaction happened. All right. I know who you are. I believe you. You'll tattle on me next time I stream League. What? So let's think about this logically. I can put a couple. Didn't mean to do that. I can put a couple extra blocks on, but not many. I think I could put like a total of 4 blocks on. Alright, so what that means really is I can get rid of this whole thing. The whole thing can be a lot simpler. Like, ultimately what it comes down to is I need a fence there and I think a coral fan there. Oh no, it's right there. Oh, and I have to have that there as well. Okay, so there really can't be any deviation in this portion right here. I could drop the observer, maybe. You're here to support me, even though you can't stand this game. Ah, I think I know a little bit more who it is now. Why is it Raging Bear and not Raging Frog? To show me your arm tattoo? Definitely. Well, now that I know who I'm talking to, fucking A. I miss you, buddy. Do you have any plans for the upcoming reset, which ideally is going to be in end of November? Because I was thinking, right? Hear me out. Just was thinking. Hardcore hardcore traps in speed run right from night 1. And we turned it into a super juicy YouTube video and split the profits. Just a 2-man run. Dan can get in on it if he wants. Dan loves hardcore, so he'll probably be up for it. Ooh, I just had a thought. If I make this an observer, or wait, if I make that an observer, will that work? Oh, if this works, that would be an absolute treasure. I don't think it will, though. I think that's too much. Let's see. Okay, it did something, though. It's weird that it left this slime block here. But that makes me wonder if I... You don't know if you're going to play D2R anymore. You went to remodded for now. Oh, shit. I think I can get these to line up and work the way that I want them to. I'm not 100% sure. But I think I can. Oh, it fucking works, dude! Yes! Oh, that's so sick! That's so sick! Okay, that was a little sus, but okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Alright, well, I have to rebuild this whole thing now since I don't really feel like and I gotta wait for that to come back as well. That was huge. And I can chain that infinitely too, because it's basically, it's like that and that. Okay. It is scuffed though, because that means, what this means is I need to make return paths for every single one still. What it really boils down to is like putting this observer between them. All that does is make it so that I can hit one switch to turn it on or off. But even then, when it comes back to reverse direction, it'll need another switch. Okay. Back to the drawing board then. Remodded. Remodded is the one Dan's playing, right? Where it's like, basically it's just D2R, but like with a bunch of quality of life improvements. Gotcha. wish we could resurrect land multiplayer in D2R. In the alpha, remove from beta. You have offline realms for remodded and stuff with it. Yeah, I can see the appeal of that. Basically, it like open BNet for D2R. What open BNet was back in the day, where you could it was basically whoever had the best hacks. Okay. Remodded has TCP/IP. Nice. Starting to appreciate single player a lot more. Would appreciate open BNet style occasionally. Yeah. See, I don't think I would want to play single player because to me, like, if you're playing single player, you're completely reliant on RNG, which I can understand why that is appealing to some people. Like, if you are playing the game as vanilla as possible, the way it was meant to be played, there's no possible inclusion of bots, or there's not really any chance that anybody can say that anything was done in a shady fashion. Like, I get that. But I think what you lose for playing single player is the ability to really do end game stuff. Like, you can still, I mean, shit, there's speed runs of dudes who solo self-found do Ubers in 3 hours. So, like, yeah, it's still feasible. It's still doable. But I don't know. Just less appealing to me, I guess. Plus, one of the huge things that I love about playing D2R is once I get to a certain point, being able to help other people, that's a really important factor in the game for me. Like, once I have a god tier, and like, what would be the point of a solo self-found dragon din? Not that it would ever happen, because good luck finding 3 sirs, 3 lows, 3 like a cham, like. But what would be the point in even having that tune if you're not using it to help other players by, like, grinding up their cows, you know? Yeah, and I'm right there with you. Helping people is hugely important to me for, like, what I appreciate about D2R. So, to, like, just relegate myself to single player, I don't think I'd enjoy it. Your 94 Sork died this season. That's rough. That is pretty rough. Damn. I mean, list it on JSP, dude. Be like, free gear to a good home. Or make an event out of it, you know? Because that's fun, too. That's something else that I really enjoy, is when people, like, have little sort of, like, pseudo mini-game events where it's like, all right, we're going to get 15 people, and we're gonna have everybody low-level duel or something like that. Like, everybody has to create a character. All right, you got 15 minutes to get your character as strong as you possibly can with solo self-found stuff. You could even say, like, trading is allowed between contestants, but ultimately you have to defeat each other in the end. And, like, the winner gets whatever. Like, stuff like that, that's fun. I enjoy stuff like that. Use your wealth for good, not for evil. Alright, so it pushes that one because that one's little. Then it pulls that one. And then that one pulls that one. Because that one's little. We have something like this. Why the redstone? So when it pushes the redstone... Valheim? No, I haven't played... I had a friend recommend Valheim to me kind of a long time ago, but I haven't really touched it. I have, I've seen other people play it. Looks okay. Let's back that up a second. Okay, so the redstone block moves to its next space. How does that activate that piston? Oh wait, this was there like that. And then that's there. And then this is here. Is that how we had that? Yeah. Interesting. Feels a lot like Minecraft to you? That's what I've heard. I've heard Valheim is like a mix of Minecraft and some other games, like Minecraft without blocks or something like that. Boom. Okay, but this needs to fly in both directions. That's the issue with this guy. I bet there's a way to do an omnidirection. So I could just make one machine and it would basically go... Almost like Worm Online. That game is old and many folks don't know it. I actually never played Worm Online. Today, so basically what I'm doing right now is like, this is all testing. Like normal Minecraft, you're not able to like fly around and shit. And I'm basically in a test world where I have access to all the different blocks. Because what I'm ultimately trying to do is, buried deep, deep, deep in the world is this ancient ruined city. And what my ultimate goal is to basically dig out all of the blocks above the ancient city and then like expose it to skylight and then restore it. Like replace all the, you know, cracked, busted crap with like new versions of those blocks and, you know, put grass down there and grow trees and everything. But it's this ancient city buried deep in this cave, and I think I did the math, and there's like actually there's over 2 million blocks that you would need to mine. So to do it by hand would literally take just too long. Just way too long. It would be literally days of me sitting at the computer doing nothing but mining these blocks. And I thought what would be a lot more fun than that is using this automation to basically do what these do. They drop TNT, and the TNT blows up the ground as it goes along. But what I'm trying to do is find a way to where, like, building one of these actually takes a hot minute. So, like, what I would need to do is I would need to build, like, almost 70 of these going across. And I'm trying to basically find a way to where I could make building these much easier on myself. And make it so it takes a lot less input from me. I'm trying to be lazy, trying to front load all the work so that I can just watch as this giant area digs itself out. Plus, it's more interesting this way too. This would make for a million times better YouTube video than, you know, me just digging blocks for 7 days. Everybody likes explosions, you know? Basically, yeah. Ah, I see. So the redstone in front powers the piston behind it. That's how that works. Okay. That's how that works, right? If I put a piece of redstone right here. Oh, it's only if I put a block here. Okay, yeah. So that redstone needs to power that block, which powers the piston. And then as soon as it gets pushed, it moves forward, breaking contact between the redstone and the piston. Okay, so the way that they move forward makes sense. And the way that it pulls also makes sense. Skip ahead a little bit. What are we looking at now? Two-way? Are we looking at two-way machines yet? I think we are looking at two-way machines now. Stop explaining it and just send it so I can watch. Alright, he puts the button there. Okay, alright. So we see the top piece moving. Okay. This is still unidirectional, which is an issue. Because you wouldn't be able to pull that back. Well, if the top one was a sticky piston, I suppose, you could pull it back. But it would only be that one piece that you're pulling. How many blocks can a piston move? That's an important thing that we need to figure out, like, as step one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can it move 8? Yes, it can. Let's make this sticky. 9. It can move 9. 10, 11, 12. It can move 12. 13, 14, 15. Cannot move 15. Cannot move 13. 12. 12 is the maximum number of blocks that a piston can move. And it doesn't matter where they're placed. It's just 12. So with that in mind, is it possible for me to make an assembly with 12 blocks that is a TNT duper? So this would be coral fan there. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. That's a little bit of an issue. Because this needs to be a fence. Or a wall, rather. Do the TNT blocks explode on contact or after a timer? After a timer. So part of the... That's why, like, this is... Sorry, when I stream on Twitch, I get a notification. Like, it makes, like, a ding sound whenever I get a new chat. So I immediately am, like, looking over at the chat. But I don't have that on YouTube for some reason. So, like, I need to get back in the habit of looking to my right on the monitor for chat. But yeah, so they drop from way up there, and it basically, as soon as they ignite, a timer starts, and gravity is applied to them. And that's why this is kind of a relatively, like, flat, even spot right here, is because they explode pretty much, like, right about here for all of them. Because this is how far they can drop before the timer expires. Like there, one of these two. So, and this is about a third, maybe a quarter of how deep I actually need to go. So what I'm gonna need to do is like tiers of this. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to do this in as little work as possible, because all of this, let's see, here's 5. I would need to build 70 altogether. And then once these are done running, I would need to drop them by like 30 blocks and rebuild all of it. And that is a huge pain in the dick. I don't wanna mess with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this counts as 1, so that'd be 10. Still good. Yeah, all of that work. Oh. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter which side that goes on. Alright, still working. Coral fan there. TNT here. Oh, I can't pull it back. Oh, because there's not a minecart on it. That's why it didn't drop. That is actually another issue that I need to worry about, is because the TNT can actually blow up, and the way that it works is like this TNT is dropping, and because the next one gets released a little bit after, it's at a slightly higher elevation. So when this one explodes, it has a chance to blast this one off in this direction. So they can actually chain that phenomenon and the explosions can work their way back up and basically destroy the flying machine. Now, why is that not going? Ah, because it's supposed to be on the underside of this. Shit. Offset their drop, yeah, basically. Or just keep them up high enough. Like, these are up high enough. Initially, like this big chasm right here, the highest block was like this tree. So altogether, I'm getting like 84 blocks between where the TNT is dropping from and how deep they can blast. So if I subtract like 30 out of that for safety, and I need to go down by, let's see, if I'm starting off at like 65 and I'm trying to get to like negative 64, and I'm trying to get to negative 40, and I'm really starting off at like 70 or 80. So I need to drop 120 blocks, 80 blocks, but probably 32 for safety. So I'm actually getting like 50 effective blocks every time that I do a layer of these or a set of these. So that means that I would need to do 3 or 4 iterations just to maintain a margin of safety where the TNT isn't blasting up and destroying these. Now I need to figure out why the TNT isn't duping. Okay. Ah, I see. Raging Grizzly. Is that new? Like, I mean, it's obviously new in the picture because it's still red. But are those recent pictures? Like, what does the TNT need to do to... And why? Like, why is this not setting the TNT off is a great question. Is it because of this block that's to the right of the TNT? Okay. Ah, that's one block too many. What happens if I do... Oh. Okay, so that can go forward. That will get pushed forward by the minecart. It won't be able to pull back, but it can go forward. Well, I mean, if that's the case, I don't really need it at all then. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Wait, These don't have anything keeping them on, and they're bidirectional. Why did that fall off? That's a question that needs answering. Why did that fall off? Some things are direction specific. Yeah. Hey, Medic. What up, buddy? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing different down here than I have up here. Oh, it's 6 years old? Gotcha. That other one is... Oh, it's facing east-west. I didn't think about that. I see what you're saying, though. Now that you mention that, I do see what you're saying. What the fuck? Oh, I have to have the observer here. That explains that. Okay. The observer has to set off that TNT. Does it matter how fast I do this then? Not at all. Well, it's less about it being specifically an observer and more about a redstone signal hitting this space right here. Or hitting this block right here. My guess is something to do with the redstone signal hitting this block. The coral somehow receiving a redstone signal, and that's touching the TNT, I guess? I don't know. Well, yeah, so the observer moving causes, like, that causes an update, right? Because it backs up, it sees that it's updated. Like, this block, which previously held the observer, has updated because it no longer has the observer, which causes it to fart out a redstone signal right there into this block, which powers this coral block, which I'm assuming when a powered coral block is next to a TNT block. Like, if I was to put that right there. No. Still though, here is my TNT duper that only is requiring 12 blocks for me to create. And it can be at least bi-directional. I don't know about omnidirectional, but it can be bi-directional. What would be nice is if I could figure out the exact mechanics of what causes the TNT to do. Like, it definitely has something to do with this redstone, with this redstone signal going into this coral, because it doesn't work without this observer right here. I wonder. Okay, here's the thought. Here's the thought. All right. Constant redstone signal. Going into this coral block, and then TNT. No. So that does set it off, because then it's next to that. But really, that's just TNT getting the redstone signal from that. Oh, it has something to do with the wall as well. Like, you need the wall. The wall stops the minecart from falling. Yeah, but it has something to do with the duper as well. Yeah, it can be a wall, fence, whatever. TNT, coral fan next to the TNT. So this is without taking the flying machine into account. So does it pretty much have to be a minecart then? Shh. All right, so let's just try what that dude has. So then... Okay, that coral is not getting a redstone tick. What's happening here? Oh, I forgot the minecart thing. Powered rail. Damn it. Alright. What in the shit? Got it. Got it. TNT has to be under the rail. Doesn't the TNT go under the rail, though? What the hell am I doing wrong here? It would be nice if that dude actually, like, set it off. Rail, then slime, then TNT. Ah, here we go. This looks much simpler. Alright, I've already got half of that. Slime, slime, slime. This one, the TNT... The coral is under the rail, not the TNT. So if I just switch these two... Oh. Well, how the fuck am I supposed... I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so the coral is one behind. Still not fully understanding that. Oh, it's working without the observer now. Interesting. What the fuck is different? I have it one too far forward? No. Yes. Okay. Alright. I got that now. Okay. This is my simplest iteration, then, of the TNT duper. And luckily it is bidirectional. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, let's see. We can go up to 12. So if I add 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't work. Okay. So I can add 2 more blocks to it. That means that this counts as 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the slime. 7, 8, 9, and 10, my guess is the rail counts as 10. So I can only add 2 more blocks to this. It's a little on the loud side. Okay. Alright, so I have room to add 2 blocks. So if I put a piston here, and then just go boom, boom, boom. This has only 3 blocks. Which is why I need this one. Okay. Alright, that's something. One more block, though, and she's done. This is as many blocks as I could possibly have and still have this go bidirectional. So, this works, though. this works. It means that I can add more blocks to this side, because this is only, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is only 5 blocks, so I can add 7 more blocks to this piece. If I like this one, it goes that way. If I like that one, it goes that way. Pretty straightforward. So I'm going to add 7 more blocks here. I got 1, 2, 3. Four. And then we'll restart the whole thing from there. That would work, actually. I think. Server there. The only thing is that this is moving it up, which I don't. Wait, no, it's not. I want to move it forward. Ah, but it's only dropping them. So now, actually, if I lit that, it would pull it in that direction. So it also depends on the status of these pistons when it gets set off. Whereas if I lit this one right now, it would go back that way. Okay. Why, though, is it only dropping the TNT when it's moving in the backward direction? Why is that? Whereas this one, it drops it both directions. It's because that's an observer instead of a slime block. To do that, I have to have it basically how it was up there, where there's that. And then this is a piston. Oh no. That's that. That's a piston. So I don't have the coral on it right now, so the coral is going to count as 1. TNT is going to count as 1. And now I pretty much have to set it off in that direction first. Okay. This can be either configuration, though. That can go up that way or down that way. Is it 5 o'clock? It's not bad. You know, if I just did, like, basically... that right there. Let me make sure that this is enough to still go that direction. It's not. It is. Okay. That's it though. That's the last block. Well, actually, I don't need this here. This can just be like a regular slime block. Oh, no, I do need it so that it can go off in both directions. Yep, and then coral fan here. Wait. Now, oh, I would need to set both of these off at the same time. And the only way to do that would be to tip this bad boy. Oh, that's an issue. Oh shit, there goes all that hard work. I could set them both off at the same time with like a redstone like tick to both. This is so fucking frustrating. This might be a 2-day project. I might have to take a break from this and sleep on it. Okay, alright, idea. Yeah. We like that so far. Made it one too close, but it's not the end of the world. Oh wait, those can't both go at the same time. It would have to be down here. How many blocks do I have on this right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fuck. I mean, at this point, I might as well go with the design I had a second ago. Oh wait, no, I think I need extra blocks to be able to pull it back. I can't push that many because these are technically considered attached. I see. That does complicate it. I assume the pink blocks are just repeated phenomenon. Oh, shit. Oh. Alright. It's about time for my old man nap. I'll fix more of this later.